Hey, it's B-Dubs. I'm excited to share my latest blog with you from my website, brittwhite.io. The link to my blog is below in the description. I'm always open to feedback, so leave a comment if you have suggestions or if there's a particular topic you'd like me to write about. Now let's dive in. Ethical hacking, transforming GRC for tomorrow. Picture this. You're walking a digital tightrope. On one side, you've got ethical hackers, the curious minds who push boundaries and find creative solutions to complex problems. On the other, you've got GRC, governance, risk, and compliance professionals, tasked with keeping everything secure, compliant, and running smoothly. These two worlds might seem miles apart, but they share a crucial intersection: ethics. The question isn't whether these perspectives can work together, it's how we can leverage the best of both to create stronger, more resilient organizations. And no, you don't need to start wearing a hoodie to work, though I won't judge if you do. Understanding hacker ethics. Let's break down what makes hackers tick. Their ethical framework isn't just about wearing black hoodies and typing furiously, though that's definitely part of the aesthetic. At its core, hacker ethics embrace three fundamental principles. 1. Open access is everything. Knowledge sharing isn't just nice, it's necessary. When information flows freely, innovation thrives. 2. Question everything. True hackers don't just break systems for kicks. They dig deep, asking why and what if, until they truly understand how things work. 3. First, do no harm. The best hackers know there's a line between exploring and exploiting. Ethics aren't optional, they're essential. And here's where it gets interesting. Ethical hackers constantly navigate complex moral territory. Finding a major security flaw feels like discovering buried treasure, but what you do next defines your character. Pro tip: if you're considering selling vulnerabilities on the dark web, maybe reconsider your life choices. This is where hackers and GRC professionals find common ground. Both groups wrestle with ethical decisions, though GRC folks typically do it with more spreadsheets and just as many energy drinks. The real question becomes, how can we blend the hacker's innovative spirit with GRC's structured approach to create something better, where GRC meets hacker mindset? Let's get real about GRC's core elements. 1. Governance. Not just rules and policies, but building an ethical framework that actually makes sense. 2. Risk management. Playing chess with threats while keeping your cool and your budget intact. 3. Compliance. Meeting requirements without suffocating innovation or turning your team into robots. Here's the thing. Hackers and GRC professionals are like two sides of the same coin. Both want robust, secure systems. The difference? Hackers aren't afraid to push boundaries and think outside the box. Exactly what modern GRC needs to evolve beyond mechanical compliance into something more dynamic and effective. Practical lessons from the hacker mindset. Want to supercharge your GRC strategy? Here's how hacker ethics can transform your approach. 1. Think like an adversary. Stop checking boxes and start challenging assumptions. The best GRC professionals think like hackers. They probe, question, and never take "it's secure" at face value. Because let's face it, if you're not finding the vulnerabilities, someone else will. 2. Embrace radical transparency. In the hacker community, sharing knowledge isn't just encouraged, it's essential. Apply this to GRC by being brutally honest about risk and controls. Yes, even the uncomfortable ones. Trust me, your stakeholders will thank you later. 3. Break and rebuild the system. The most effective hackers don't just find problems, they engineer solutions. Challenge this energy into your GRC practice by reimagining how we handle emerging challenges like AI governance and privacy regulations. Sometimes the best way forward is through uncharted territory. Putting ethics into action. Theory is great, but let's talk practicality. How do we transform these lofty hacker ethics into tangible GRC practices? I've got some strategies for you. 1. Embed ethics in your DNA. Skip the dusty policy documents. Instead, craft ethical guidelines that resonate with your team's daily work. Think practical scenarios, not philosophical debates. When your developers hit a moral crossroads, They should have clear guardrails, not just their gut instinct and a desperate Stack Overflow search. 2. Learn from the trenches. Want to level up your team's ethical thinking? Dive into real-world hacker dilemmas. Run monthly ethical challenge workshops where you dissect actual cases. Trust me, nothing beats the engagement of a room full of professionals debating whether a white hat should have disclosed that 0-day differently. 3. Break down the silos. Your security pros and compliance experts are like siblings who grew up in different households. They share the same DNA but speak different languages. Create opportunities for collaboration, hackathons, joint projects, even casual lunch and learns. The magic happens when these worlds collide. 4. Channel your inner hacker. Compliance shouldn't be a checkbox exercise. Adopt that relentless hacker curiosity. What if we tried this differently? How could this fail? Where are our blind spots? The best GRC programs evolve through constant questioning and iteration. The true cost of ethical choices. Let's get real for a minute. Sometimes doing the right thing isn't the easy or cheap thing. You might face scenarios where fixing that critical vulnerability comes with a hefty price tag, or when executives start viewing privacy as a nice to have rather than a must have. Here's the truth. These moments define us as professionals. Your job isn't just to identify risk. It's to advocate for those ethical decisions that protect both your organization and its stakeholders. Frame the conversation around long-term value, brand trust, customer loyalty, and yes, avoiding those headline-making breaches that can cost millions. Because in today's digital landscape, ethical shortcuts aren't just risky, they're unsustainable. The bottom line, where ethics meet innovation. Here's the truth. Hacker ethics and GRC aren't opposing forces. They're complementary strengths. Both strive to build better systems, protect assets, and push the boundaries of what's possible. When we infuse GRC with that hacker mindset, the relentless curiosity, the commitment to transparency, and the courage to challenge ideas, we build security programs that actually work in the real world. Next time you face an uncomfortable compliance challenge, channel your inner ethical hacker. Question everything. Think creatively. Find the solution that satisfies both security and innovation, while supporting the goals of your organization. Just remember to keep it legal and document everything. Your auditors will thank you later. Ready to revolutionize your approach to GRC? Start small, think big, and never stop asking what if. Your organization's security posture and your team will be better for it. If you find value in this content, you can subscribe to my blogs for free on brittwhite.io and have my blogs sent to your email every Monday morning at 9:30 U.S. Central Time. And remember, the links are below in the description.